All right, fam, Nick here. This is part 2 of my previous thing, talking about how to get a job, what to do in the apocalypse, the end of the world. There's a lot of sellers out there that are really, really concerned about the future, 2023. They're worried about recession. Stay to the end, subscribe, like the video. I'm going to go over exactly what to do, how I would do it, and how you handle yourself. Now, on the first part, I talked about kind of a quick interview, selling things like home improvements, selling life insurance, selling things that more or less they're just throwing people at the wall to see who will stick, but they have the ability to make a lot of money. We're going to talk a little more advanced strategies here. That this is something you can apply if you're looking to get, a SaaS job, a bigger tech job. You're trying to sell a more, I'm going to say complex product. You know what I mean? Like you sell prescription medications, you sell medical equipment, things like that. So first things first, you want to get your social media on point. Social media fixed. If you're going to work at a tech company, what's the first thing they're going to do to look you up? They're going to check your technology abilities. What's the easiest way to do that? They're going to look at someone's LinkedIn account. They're going to Google you. They're going to look you up if you have a YouTube. They're going to look up if you have an Instagram. They're going to look up if you have a Facebook, TikTok, all those things. They're going to try to find your information. The reason they're going to do that is they want to get a feel for you as a person. So if you have a really screwy Facebook page and it has your full name on it, change it or delete it, fix it, make it look hireable. Hire me. For example, I lived in San Francisco, so I made sure my LinkedIn looked as San Francisco friendly as possible. Same as my Google and my Instagram, everything, because they're looking you up. It's also an easy way to make sales. Helps build your brand, your business. Remember that. It's $1 million tip. If you're not doing this, social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of them, it'll build your brand. Everyone should know that you sell XYZ thingamabobber. They need to know that so they can call you to get their sales made because they want to work with you. They already know you. It also, for new people, it's an intro. It is your intro. Dollar bills. Intro. That's huge. You can introduce yourself. I've been on a job interview where I literally interviewed for the vice president of a company that I'd never heard of. But they saw my YouTube and they're like, we want to see if this guy could lead our sales team. I have never even been in their industry. They called me and said, oh yeah, we liked your videos. Come on in. Now, I didn't take the job, but it was pretty cool. I was like, I'm kind of out of place. I don't know what you exactly do. But they wanted me to come in, train, motivate the people. Help them, create dynamics where these people could win. That's just from my social media. That's all you need to do. I'm not even that big of an influencer yet, which is your guys' fault. Like, subscribe, follow. Help me grow a little bit so I can help you get better at making money. It's your intro. It also could be, I'm going to say, the end. Nobody wants to see questionable, crazy stuff on your social media, particularly someone hiring you. They want to have as low a headache as possible. Be a low headache for that person hiring you so they look good to their manager. Next, no one hires their replacement. No one hires their replacement. The last thing you want to do is when you're on a job interview is make the person in front of you feel insecure. They might get fired. They're getting let go. They're uncomfortable. Now, a lot of times, depending on what you sell, the sales manager, he's not going anywhere or she's not going anywhere. She or he is the boss of that branch. It is what it is. The point I'm making is don't ever try to belittle, make the person feel bad. I know there's like a joke where someone's like, they're like, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You're like, please stand up. And then they sit in their chair. Don't ever do that in real life because that's going to literally go down like the Titanic. It's not going to work. You want this person to feel a good connection with you. You want to have a good time when you chat with them. It should be exciting because you're going to see this person a lot. They're seeing if you fit into the office dynamic and can they train you to sell the product. Keep that in mind. If you're selling something more high-end, you may have many interviews. So once you have done this, number one step, get your social media, get your digital footprint in order. It's your introduction. Very simple. If they have never seen it and your things are on point and look good, give it to them. One of the easiest sales jobs ever in the world. I literally went on an interview. This is a real thing. It happened in San Francisco. I went on the interview. I didn't know anything about the company, very little. It's a small home improvement company. Shout out to you guys if you remember me. And I basically went in and talked to the two owners, and they were just seeing if I'd fit in. They had 20 other guys applied. 10 guys came in for interviews. I got picked for the job. What did I do to differentiate myself? Really simple. I sat down. I was on time. I looked decent. Nothing crazy. I recognized how important the reputation of the company was to the owners. While I was there, they referenced Yelp. They referenced Google. They referenced their own Facebook page. It's really important we have this great reputation in the Bay Area so that everyone will spend their money with us because we do the best job. I was like, that's awesome. Sounds like where I want to be. So what I did, I friended them on Facebook, which was bold. And then I went on Yelp and I gave 5 stars based on the office. So what did I mean? Did you give a fake review, Nick? Absolutely not. I literally said in my review, it was absolute pleasure meeting the gentlemen that owned the company. They seemed like a top flight operation. The office was well organized. Everyone was friendly and greeted me. Everything was on time. They were very methodical in their questioning. I would be excited to be part of the organization. 5-star. Both of the owners of that company got pinged instantly when I did that. After I left, I sent them both thank you text messages. After I left, I did that at home once I drove home within an hour. Both of them got pinged instantly. Oh, we got a new review. Well, they could see it, my name, my review. Didn't mention anything that the company actually does. I just critiqued them. They had a clean office. They were perfectly on time. They were very professional, very methodical. I thought they did a great job interviewing me. I was pumped to be like, this is where I want to work. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a review of them. That is a critique of their performance. And how they do one thing is probably how they're going to do everything else. I got the job. Boom, got the job. In and out. Here we go. You can do the exact same thing. You can do the exact same thing. The other thing you always want to keep in mind, I'm going to touch on this as well. Once you've done that, you built that connection, you're in sales. Again, you are one of one. What else differentiates you? What else differentiates you in sales? So, number 1, research. After you've made yourself a digital image and know what it looks like, research not only the company, this is the most important one, research the people. Because when you're talking to someone, it's really easy for them to say, man, that was a cool guy. If you walk in and say, oh, I'm meeting with Darren. He is the vice president of operations and he likes snowboarding. I can see that on his page. And I would literally walk in and say, hey, I'm Nick. It's nice to meet you. I saw on your page that you like snowboarding. How often do you go? I know this much about snowboarding, but now I know this much about Darren. I am going to do better than the person that walks in and goes, hi, please tell me stuff so I can talk so that you can hire me, please, because I'm poor. You don't want to be that guy. Stop that shit. Research the people. You're going to know as soon as they schedule, they're going to send you a link. They're going to call you. Get the full name of the person. You'll know who's going to interview you. Have you ever gone on an interview where you walk in and they're just like, you're going to interview with the random janitor, or you're going to interview the CEO. You're going to interview with a shareholder. It never happens. You're going to interview with a manager of some sort or another salesperson, coworker, something like that. Simple, simple, simple. Research the person. Google them, Facebook them, look and see something about their life. Take a genuine interest. That will put you up here, not down here. On to the next.